Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Fallout 76 daily news video with me, your host Blackwell, here at youtube.com/BlackwellTV. This is a video for Thursday, the 11th of November 2021, which is also the Skyrim Anniversary Edition release day. So mad props to Bethesda for re-releasing Skyrim with some additional creative elements in there from the Creation Club and so on and so forth. To celebrate that, there's been a Ask Me Anything from Todd Howard, which is on Reddit. You can have a look at that at your own leisure, but we're just going to spitball some of these questions and responses from the Todd Father himself. Let's see, let's zoom in. So we got a good size on the old screen, a doodle, and then we'll have a look through. So yeah, I'll put the link in the description below, but it says, "Hi, I'm Todd Howard, game director and executive producer at Bethesda, here to celebrate Skyrim's 10th birthday, but of course, ask me anything. Thanks." So he goes into a lot of information here. Doesn't necessarily give much away, but, you know, he's got his perspectives on things, and he's got obviously a lot of experience with game design and everything that comes along with that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. That's actually really too large for me to read. You know what? Fuck it. There we go. So it says he's a part of incredible teamwork on Elder Scrolls Fallout and the upcoming Starfield to celebrate Skyrim's 10th anniversary. He's here today to chat with you all. Though I haven't posted on the internet in 15 years, I read Reddit often and love the community. Thanks for being here and all the support you've given our games over the years. So yeah, he literally just dives in and answers a bunch of questions. First question, since everyone's going to ask, any updates on Test 6? He says, "We know it's a long wait. We're here. We're with you. For Father's Day this year, my son gave me a card that said, 'You're an amazing dad, but where's Test 6? Lol. So that's a way of sitting on the fence and not telling us, but yeah, fair play. What sort of game would you make if you had an infinite budget and 10 years of development time? We're incredibly lucky to have the support of time and budget to make the games we want, so all of them." Yeah, it goes into a bunch of questions and answers and stuff, and it's not bad reading, so be sure to check it out if you get a few minutes. Obviously it's Reddit, so there's a lot of salt in there as well. After the questions answered, you might get a bunch of salt, who knows. Yeah. But yeah, that's up there. Links in the description below. I don't believe there's an Inside the Vault today because of the Skyrim launch, that kind of thing, so it's all heavily tailored towards Skyrim today, so I don't see any Inside the Vault, but if there is an Inside the Vault, drop it in the comments and we'll see that on a future video. The game is loaded, so let's head over. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's have a look here. What's going on in game today? Okay. So until November 15, you've still got the Fallout First preview in the Atomic Shop to take a survival tent and a scrap box for a spin and see what that's all about. The Purveyor's Mystery Pick is now available until November 15th, as is a Gold Rush weekend. So do bear it in mind that there will be another Minerva Big Emporium sale coming soon, so make sure that you get as much gold as you can for that. Well, this weekend if you can. So I'm looking at the Atomic Shop. And there's a free lunchbox for any characters that hasn't claimed it yet. And the Darkwood laminate is now in the store as well. Lightwood laminate. Now it's Darkwood laminate. Wonder what tomorrow's is going to be. Medium laminate. I don't know. It might be something else. I ain't got a clue. So there's your Atomic Store update for the day. Big character. And let's load in to Dweller Must Die. Weather, Dark Bog, sweet. Difficulty, Nuclear. Equipment durability, strong. Damage deal, high. Let's give that a go. Let's see how we get on. Never been in that world. Now we're about to. Building world. Okay. It is Thursday, so you've got the daily challenges, you've got the daily ops, you've got the Inside the Vault, which obviously hasn't come along, so had a look at that Ask Me Anything with Todd Howard. The Nuke codes are going to be updating in the next 24 hours. I'm not sure just yet when the nuke codes actually update anymore. Typically the ones that are shown on screen are active. So these ones down here tend to be active. But bear it in mind, if you're watching this video 18 hours later, they might not be active anymore. So, you know, use them at your leisure. The Atomic Store has had a look, and the community events we have briefly discussed. We have got a gold rush, which means that gold press machines at the crater and foundation are resupplied with twice the amount of gold bullion. So you can take twice the amount of treasury notes there each day, which is quite useful. And the Purveyor is having a sale. So legendary items are on sale a little bit cheaper than typical prices. But with legendary crafting, it's not really that warranted anymore. So use it at your leisure. So there you go with those. Okay. So this looks great. This looks absolutely wonderful. I love the atmospheric visuals. I'm hoping that moving forward with Fallout Worlds, we're going to get more and more options to just tweak things as we go, you know? Like, imagine a procedurally generated world with incredibly difficult and challenging enemies and less HUD options. So you've really got to take your time and take it slow, you know? Like if we took a lever action and we were doing the damage with that, that'd be fucking well fun. Okay, so our damage output's rubbish. That's not great. It said damage is nuclear, but I guess it's damage input. Okay. Sponge enemies. How difficult are they? Not too bad. Go on then. I guess they can't see me because I've got stealth. Hello, sir. Hit me. Not too bad. Go on then. Oh, that is bad. Ooh, blimey. Okay. Well, it's more of a challenge. It looks great. They still need to incorporate some kind of XP crossover. You know, one can only hope in time that that's being developed. Or something that sort of buffs the idea of being in this world, because if you're not getting XP from it, you're not leveling, you're not progressing your character as intended. And that basically leaves you sort of thinking, well, where's the progression when I can be in a different world, you know? If you could add these weather filters to the game, that'd be cool, but yeah, it's some way off, but it's a step in a direction. And as long as we know that the game's heading in a direction, then we can sort of encourage it and get behind it when, you know, when it starts to be developed to a point where we're happy with it. I just really hope that this doesn't get into a point where it's nuclear winter all over again, you know? Where Fallout Worlds is sitting there not being touched for a year, support-wise, and then once it's been sort of starved for a year, then the developers turn and say, oh, we'll get rid of it because it's not being played. Because essentially it's a problem that you've created yourself by not supporting the game. You know? So there's always that, like, Nuclear Winter didn't have the player base because it was not being supported, not the other way around. It weren't magically just nobody playing it, and then all of a sudden it didn't get supported. You know, whenever it got new content, you'd see a rise in player base on that game mode. So yeah, you essentially need to sort of address that issue with this, and hopefully will not follow the same suit as the previous mentioned Nuclear Winter. But yeah, the game looks cool like this. I mean, you could probably get a reshader and slap it on yourself. But it does look quite blue. It looks fantastic. It really does. Dark Bog looks really nice. We are over encumbered quite a bit though. I don't know if PvP even is in this world. I don't know if anyone's on this world actually. No. So you can just get yourself a server on your own and just do your own thing. But you can't take anything with you, so it's sort of, you know, it's underwhelming in that sort of aspect. So if I took a settlement and I farmed, I don't know, black titanium or whatever, and then I can't take it with me, so there's no point. Big waste of time. So, bit of a shame. But yeah, it looks cool. Looks fantastic. And enemies obviously have a bit more damage to them as well. Let's get into adventure mode. We'll check out the dailies. I believe I will be putting out a Skyrim stream in the next few days. I just got to figure out if I need to start from scratch or if I can find a save point and go from there. Ideally, I want to get a sort of iconic quest out of the way so I can record that and put it on my Gaming Excursions page. If you go have a quick search on YouTube for Gaming Excursions, hopefully that little icon or logo there, Gaming Excursions, you'll see somewhere on the internet, and you can drop it a follow. Drop my new channel a follow. It's not had much content on it, a little bit of New World on it, but yeah, it's a channel I'm looking to build with people, not just myself. So yeah. Anyway, we're back in adventure mode. Things are a little bit easier. We're back up at Wavy Willards, and you can see the difference in quality there. Like, it's a lot darker on Fallout Worlds than the vanilla game. And obviously this is where we're fighting them Scorched just now. And the difference in ability. It's not too different, to be fair. I guess the amount of damage that I receive is probably a bit higher on Fallout Worlds, but yeah. Yeah, it's a lot higher. Fair enough. Right. Look at the dailies. Complete a daily op, complete an event, eat 5 pre-war food, complete 5 of these with a gold star, hack a terminal, kill a Lego, kill some Scorched, and hit that level up. Weeklies are still the same. Essentially, if you do your dailies maybe 5 or 6 times a week, you'll get most of your weeklies done anyway. Just naturally. Let's take a look at the daily op. It's Decryption! It's Decryption in the Valley Galleria against Scorched. With a poison hazard dropped on death and deadly armor-piercing attacks, so be careful with that one. Your melee is probably going to cause you some problems there, but you can always stick with ranged, and you can keep the stealth aspects of your builds together as well. Or you can just run and gun with a flame and destroy everything anyway. Completely up to you. Play it however you want. That's always the fun with these RPG games. Yes, these role-playing games. To play them however you like and enjoy while you do them. Whoop. You know what? Let's have a look at the Season Pass scoreboard. Because I recently picked up some atoms, didn't I? There they are. Cool. Got some gold bullion on the way. Legendary modules. Loads and loads of consumables I'm just sort of sitting on at the moment. If you've got any consumables that are like this thing here, the medium Vault-Tec supply package, if you haven't redeemed them yet, there's another one here somewhere. Normally there's a large one as well. Maybe there's only one. Now would be a good time to do them, so you can use the survival tent and stash box to put them into safekeeping and stock them away, and they won't take up your carry weight and so on. Yeah, that's pretty much it for today then. More gold in the treasury notes machines. The Purveyor's having a sale. There's an Ask Me Anything that's on Reddit from Todd Howard. Skyrim's out today. It's got fishing in it as well, and I believe it's got some upscale textures and stuff like that. So yeah, be sure to play that if you want to play it, but also be aware that mods might not work on it. So if you've got a perfect set of mods that you've got on your Skyrim Special Edition, mod authors might not be working on the Anniversary Edition, so they might not work. Just be aware of that when you're making content and updating your games and stuff. But if you are going to play it, then good luck to you. Enjoy Tamriel or Skyrim as such, because yeah. Another video from me tomorrow, which is Friday. So until then, take care of yourselves. Peace and love to you and yours, and enjoy your video games in whatever world you're in this weekend. Enjoy. Take it easy. I'll see you soon. Bye.